Does busting make you feel good? It makes me feel good. It makes me feel real good. Real good. My name is Rich Gittins, this is It's All Geek to Me, and today we're going to don our paranormal investigative hats and find out just who the heck is Ivo Shandor. The first time we hear Shandor's name is in this scene in the first movie.
The architect's name was Ivo Shandor. I found it in Tobin Spirit guide.
So, who exactly is Ivo Shandor? Ivo Shandor was born in Romania in 1855. He grew up to become a surgeon, but accumulated many interests and talents, including mythology, science, and the arts. He was questioned many times about his tendency to perform unnecessary operations on patients, and was accused of horrific experiments. It was rumoured that Shandor tried to give a man a second heart to see if it improved bodily efficiency. There was another rumour that he attempted to create a living centaur. Shandor was never tried, but the rumours about him began to stifle his work. He moved from Bucharest to New York in 1898 and switched to a career in architecture. Shandor designed many buildings and built only one. 550 Central Park West, where he erected a temple to Gozer, an ancient Sumerian god, on the roof after discovering the deity in his readings. After World War I, Shandor came to the conclusion that society was too sick to survive. In 1919, he resuscitated the Dark Church of Gozer, and on June 6, 1920, he founded a secret society dedicated to Gozer. Shandor's cult of Gozer amassed nearly 1,000 purported followers. These worshippers were drawn from around the world. Shandor carefully chose his minions from the world's most affluent quarters and from the halls of intelligentsia. He promised them stations of power and glory in the new post-Gozer millennia, whilst secretly binding them to his own service, both in life and the afterlife. He devoted the rest of his life to summoning Gozer. In addition to 550 Central Park West, Shandor and the cult chose 4 specific locations. They each housed a mandala, a symbol that channeled a kind of magic that was supposed to focus the spirit energy and empower Gozer when he entered our world. Shandor was aided by power brokers and captains of industry, whom he aided at some stage in their careers. They were also trustees of the Natural History Museum. They used their influence to help Shandor implement his mandala systems and other dubious activities. 3 locations chosen for the mandala nodes were the New York City Public Library, where we see the first ghost in the franchise, the Natural History Museum, and the Cedric Hotel, where we first meet Slimer. The 4th location was on an island that the Shandor family had owned for generations. It was located in the Hudson River and was conveniently called Shandor Island. Shandor died from complications surrounding an experimental surgery that he was performing on himself. He was reportedly trying to carry out the first ever interspecies leg transplant. Shandor became a powerful being after his death and was able to travel to other dimensions. Hidden deep in Central Park, the secret cult cemetery became a new home to him and his minions. There, Ivo Shandor awaited the coming of Gozer. In 1984, Gozer's time had finally come, and the god attempted to pass through 550 Central Park West gateway to our world, as depicted in the first movie. With Ghostbusters Afterlife being released very soon, some of the more eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed this sign for the Shandor Mining Company in the second trailer, as well as the appearance of Zool and Gozer themselves. It's entirely likely that the events of the 3rd film will have been triggered by something to do with Shandor and his legacy. We will, of course, find out on November the 19th, but who do you think has triggered the events in Ghostbusters Afterlife? Do you think it will be the descendant of a member of the cult of Gozer, a living ancestor of the Shandor family, or maybe even the ghost of Ivo Shandor himself? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please throw us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. But until next time, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Apart from Pipes. Pipes is terrifying.